This is a pair of Crank Brothers Candy 1 pedals, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to strip them down and give them a good service. In order to do this job you're going to need a couple of tools to repair your Crank Brothers pedals, just some kitchen toweling just to clean up all the muck, and then we're going to need some grease for the shaft once we've removed it from the centre. And in terms of tools specifically, you'll need an 8mm Allen key or T-bar, a 7mm socket on a wrench, and then a large screwdriver to remove the piece on the end here, and then a small screwdriver just to scrape a bit of the dirt out from inside. And then finally, just some I'm using some brake and clutch cleaner just to clean out the inside of the body of the pedal once the main shaft is removed. In terms of what we're hoping to achieve from a service, what we want to get to is where the pedal front spins really nice and smoothly, and also this bit in the middle spins smoothly to enable engagement when you're out on your bike. This one I've done earlier, that's how come I've ended up doing this damage here, unfortunately. And what we see is that this one doesn't spin anything like as freely, and I've got a very stiff centre section. That won't rotate at all. So with that one having been done, let's put that to one side. And then what I've done is I've looked at an alternative to using a large screwdriver here, because there is this risk of damaging it because I don't have a screwdriver big enough. And I found an alternative, which is this very thin file. And if I put that in there, and this is just plastic, it's not done up particularly tight. So if I just do this, and then there we go, that's undone. And then having saved that from damage, we can just unscrew this. With that cap off, what we can see inside that is where we have our 7mm nut. So taking our wrench and just putting that in that end, and then using our 8mm Allen key at this end just to hold it. There we go. Just undo it like that. And then just holding that shaft, you can then just undo. Nuts tends to get stuck in the socket, and then pulling that out we see the existing grease, and that's our main axle body, which I'm going to need to clean up. Let's just get that nut out of here. That's the other reason for having a small screwdriver. Let's just pop that out there. Other thing to note is on the shaft is this is a sort of rubber seal which needs to come off, because that also needs to get cleaned up. And then in addition, there is also a cartridge bearing in here, which again we'll need to remove just to clean that up. Again, useful to get this small slim screwdriver, just pop it in there and just give it a push, and out it pops. That's our cartridge bearing. And those are all the components that we need to remove, and now it's just a case of giving everything a clean up using a combination of the brake cleaner and the kitchen towel. With all those items now clean, it's a case of putting everything back together and using some grease on the spindle. I'm using some RSP Ultra Slick. I bought this a few years ago for doing shock absorbers, front shocks on one of my mountain bikes. And the reason for using this particularly today is that it's compatible with rubber seals, and we've got a seal here, and I don't want to risk using something that isn't compatible. So, first thing then is just to grease up the spindle using the grease. Worth noting as well that you don't need to grease this part here, because that bit is exposed once it's built into the pedal. So just apply a little bit of grease on the shaft here. It's worth saying while I'm doing this that Once upon a time, Crank Brothers did do a rebuild kit for the Candy 1 pedals, which effectively included a new cartridge bearing, new seals, new end cap, but not the spindle, I believe. Don't seem to do that anymore. I can't find it in stock anywhere, isn't listed on the Crank Brothers website, so that's why we're going for a rebuild. In terms of seal, you can either put it on the shaft there, or probably better is just to insert it down into here, making sure you get it on the right end. I'm going to just put a little wipe of grease around it though, just to make sure the shaft goes through no problem. And then it's just a case of putting the shaft through. But before I do that, what I remember from doing the one that I did earlier was to reinsert this cartridge bearing. Just pops it in there, and it is an interference fit, so it takes a little bit of a push, and I found the 8mm socket Allen key thing was perfect for this, so just push on that and just engage it so it seats properly. Then we can put the shaft in on this end. It goes in, and as you can see, that bit I haven't greased is still exposed. And then we've got the threaded section of the spindle showing, and here it's just then a case of getting our nut, popping that in place, finding our 7mm socket and just tightening up hand tight for now, and then grabbing the wrench and then in the Allen key again. Now this should be tightened up to 3.5 to 4 Newton meters, but I don't have a torque wrench that goes that low, unfortunately, so I'm just going to do it by feel, and you can really feel it bottom out, so give it just a slight tweak and then that should be good. And then last step then is just to reinsert this plastic cap, screws in. Now I used that wide file to undo it because it was quite tight, but doing it up using a wide screwdriver should be absolutely fine. No torque setting on this, again just till it bottoms out. There we go, that's nice. And there we go. That's spinning a bit more freely, not as much as the other one admittedly. But there we go, that's running nicely. So if I compare that to the one I did earlier, it's a little bit freer, but both much better than they were. So there we go guys, that's how to disassemble and service your Crank Brothers Candy 1 pedals. Hope you found that interesting. If you did, let me know. Hit that like, send me a comment, and I look forward to coming to you in a new video very soon. Thanks and goodbye.